Welcome to Shriramshan 658. இந்த வீடியோஸ் நம்ம பார்க்கக்கூடியது 9th standard science physics 8th lesson heat textbook exercises. First choose the correct answer. Question number 1. Which of the following vibrates when a musical note is produced by the cymbals in an orchestra? So option A, stretched strings. Option B, stretched membranes. Option C, air columns. Option D, metal plates. The correct answer is option D, metal plates. Question number 2. Sound waves travels in air. Option A, if there is no moisture in the atmosphere. Option B, if particles of medium travel from one place to another. Option C, if both particles as well as disturbance move from one place to another. Option D, if disturbance moves. The correct answer is option D, if disturbance moves. Question number 3. A musical instrument is produced continuous note. This note cannot be heard by a person having a normal hearing range. This note must then be passing through option A, wax. Option B, vacuum. Option C, water. Option D, empty vessel. The correct answer is option D, empty vessel. Question number 4. The maximum speed of vibrations which produces audible sound will be in option A, seawater. Option B, ground glass. Option C, dry air. Option D, human blood. The correct answer is option D, ground glass. Question number 5. The sound waves travel faster. Option A, in liquids. Option B, in gases. Option C, in solids. Option D, in vacuum. Correct answer is option C, in solids. Roman letter 2, fill in the blanks. Sound is a dash wave and needs a material medium to travel. So sound is a longitudinal wave. Sound is a longitudinal wave. Question number 2. Number of vibrations produced in 1 second is dash. The correct answer is frequency. So number of vibrations produced in 1 second is frequency. Question number 3. The velocity of sound in solids is dash than the velocity of sound in air is greater. So the velocity of sound in solid is greater than the velocity of sound in air. Question number 4. Vibration of object produces dash. So the answer is sound. Vibration of object produces sound. Question number 5. Loudness is proportional to the square of the dash. The square of the amplitude. So loudness is proportional to the square of the amplitude. Question number 6. Dash is a medical instrument used for listening to sounds produced in the body. So the correct answer is stethoscope. Question number 7. The repeated reflection that results in persistence of sound is called dash. Reverberation. So the repeated reflection that results in persistence of sound is called reverberation. Next, match the following. So tuning fork. Tuning fork is used for the production of sound. Next, sound. Sound is a longitudinal wave. Third one, compressions. So compression is the point where density of air is maximum. So for one, amplitude. So maximum displacement from the equilibrium position is amplitude. Ultrasonic. So the sound whose frequency is greater than 20,000 Hertz. Next one. Answer briefly. Question number 1. Through which medium sound travels faster? Iron or water? Give reason. So the answer is sound travels faster through iron as the solids are packed together tighter than liquids and gases. Question number 2. Name the physical quantity whose SI unit is Hertz. Define. The SI unit of frequency is Hertz. So as I said, the number of vibrations, that is complete waves or cycles, produced in 1 second is called frequency of the wave. Question number 3. What is meant by supersonic speed? It is speed of sound in air, that is 330 meters per second. It is said to be traveling at supersonic speed. Question number 4. How does the sound produced by a vibrating object reach your ears? So the answer, when an object vibrates, it forces the neighboring particles of the medium to vibrate. These vibrating particles then force the particles adjacent to them to vibrate. In this way, vibrations produced by an object are transferred till it reaches the ear. Question number 5. You and your friend are on the moon. Will you be able to hear any sound produced by your friend? Answer, no, as there is no medium on moon for the sound to travel. Next, answer in detail. Question number 1. Describe with the diagram how compressions and rarefactions are produced. So the answer, sound is also a longitudinal wave. Sound travels only when there are particles which can be compressed or rarefied. Compressions are the regions where particles are crowded together. Rarefactions are the regions of low pressure where particles are spread apart. A sound wave is an example of a longitudinal mechanical wave. Below figure represents the longitudinal nature of sound wave in the medium. Question number 2. Verify experimentally the laws of reflections of sound. The laws of reflection are: the angle in which the sound is incident is equal to the angle in which sound is reflected, and direction of incident sound, direction of reflected sound, and the normal are in the same plane. So take two metal tubes A and B. Keep one end of each tube on a metal plate as shown in the diagram. So place a wristwatch C at the open end of the tube A and interpose a cardboard between A and B. Now, at a particular inclination of the tube B with the cardboard, ticking of the watch is clearly heard. The angle of reflection made by the tube B with the cardboard is equal to the angle of incident made by the tube A with the cardboard. For example, if the angle of incidence is 20 degree on the left side of the protractor, the angle of reflection at which we are able to hear the sound clearly will also be at 20 degree on the right side of the protractor. Therefore, angle of incidence will be equal to angle of reflection. So, in verifying law 1, we will also further observe that pipe 1, pipe 2, that is the incident ray, reflected ray, and normal lie on the same plane is verifying law 2. So in this diagram, angle of incidence I will be equal to angle of reflection R, and they lie on the same plane. Incident, normal, and reflection. Question number 3. List the applications of sound. Ultrasound can be used in cleaning technology. Minute foreign particles can be removed from objects placed in a liquid bath through which ultrasound is passed. Ultrasounds can also be used to detect cracks and flaws in metal blocks. Ultrasonic waves are made to reflect from various parts of the heart and form the image of the heart. This technique is called echocardiography. Ultrasound may be employed to break small stones formed in the kidney into fine grains. These grains later get flushed out with urine. Fourth question. Explain how does sonar work. Sonar stands for sound navigation and ranging. Sonar is a device that uses ultrasonic waves to measure the distance, direction, and the speed of underwater objects. Sonar consists of a transmitter and a detector and is installed at the bottom of boats and ships. The transmitter produces and transmits ultrasonic waves. These waves travel through water and after striking the object on the sea get reflected back and are sensed by the detector. The detector converts the ultrasonic waves into electrical signals which are appropriately interpreted. The distance of the object that reflected the sound wave can be calculated by knowing the speed of sound in water and the time interval between transmission and reception of the ultrasound. Sonar technique is used to determine the depth of the sea and to locate underwater hills, valleys, submarine, icebergs, etc. Okay, thank you students. If you have any doubt, contact with our social network. We will meet in the next video. Thank you all.